I'm back. Hey guys, it's Kevia. Welcome back or to my YouTube channel, SimplyKevia. This is a very deja vu. I haven't made a video in like 3 months. No, longer than that, because the last video I actually sat down and filmed was my birthday video. And July, August, September, October. Yeah, no, I was right, 3 months. So I haven't made a video in 3 months, which is so weird because I normally post like twice a week, but you know, it was summer was busy, school started, so I finally found time on this beautiful long weekend to make a video. I'm sure you guys can hear my voice. It's very raspy. It's like literally gone. I probably shouldn't even be talking making this video, but I'm just gonna do it because YOLO. But yeah, I don't know why. I was out to dinner with my cousins, my mommy, my aunts, and I was just talking, and as the night was going on, my voice was slowly leaving until I ended up like this. So we're just gonna drink water and just, yeah. So the last video I think I posted was I think it was a review video. Here we have the beautiful channel up here. Also guys, look, I got a MacBook for my birthday. Very beautiful, very tea. Yeah, but I'm gonna get my video I just posted. Also guys, get me to 200 subscribers please. Like, I really want to hit 200 before Christmas time. If I go into the new year with the same amount of subscribers, I'm gonna be really, no, I really want to hit 200. Oh yeah, the last video was this video, my sweet treats by Brie. But I filmed this video so long ago and I just posted it later. The last video I actually sat down and filmed was my birthday video. So yeah, school started. I'm a big grade 11 now, high school junior year is going off to a really great start, and I hope it continues to be greater and greater and greater. As you guys seen by the title of today's video, we are talking about the job market, and that might sound boring. People might be like, why are you talking about the job market? Because someone has to speak of it, because it's impossible for us teens to get jobs. One of my teachers, I was talking to him and he was like, oh, like kids need to get jobs, like you guys are just so lazy, you don't want to work. And I'm like, no sir, we want jobs, but like it's impossible to get jobs. Like, you're seeing jobs that teenagers will work is getting worked by like adults. Like, most teenagers' first job is at McDonald's. You go to McDonald's, there's like grown adults working there, like people that would be working teenagers' jobs, adults are, because it's just times are so tough. Like, expenses, everything is so expensive. Most jobs now you need a university degree to get one. Like, jobs like 3 years ago that you didn't need a university degree to get, now you do. And not everyone has money to go to university, so they need to get jobs like McDonald's or stuff like that where they don't require a degree, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's a part of the reason lots of immigrants are in the country that I live in. So that as well, it's just like, you know, it's just a really shitty time for teenagers that are looking for a job. So I really hope that it gets better, because it's kind of concerning. It's kind of concerning that we as teenagers literally can't find a job, and we're trying so hard, applying everywhere and not getting no calls back. And I know you guys are gonna say, oh, well, they're just not hiring. It's literally not it, because people applying all times of the year. Like, I was applying to jobs in summertime, and most people are done their summer hiring already. But even when you go in places that say now hiring this and that, they want more experience, or they just have some issue or really bad time, and lots of people are gonna be like, oh, well, do this, do that. Trust me, I've tried, other kids have tried, people have tried, we are trying. Search it up. The job market is like the shittiest right now for kids trying to get a job. Even kids in university are trying to get jobs, and like that's a bit, at least I feel like kids in high school that want jobs, they're not paying for anything. They don't pay for bills unless, you know, just the situation is different. I feel like the only bill a teenager would maybe pay for is their phone bill, but when you're in university, you're paying for your books, maybe you're paying for your school. Like, there's much more expenses. So I feel like if a university student can't find a job, it's a bigger problem. But just teens and young adults trying to find a job is just very hard. I'm gonna tell you guys three job experiences that I have had as a teenager looking for a job in 2025. There was a day where I just applied to a bunch of jobs online, and then after I had another day where my mom drove me around like little areas by my house, plazas, and I dropped off my resume. I dropped off 10 hard copy resumes and I got one call back. And when I applied for jobs online, and when I applied for like those like 25 jobs on the computer, I got 2 emails back. So I applied for 35 jobs and only 3 places reached back out to me. Now, this is the thing of applying to jobs in person, why it is better to apply online. When you apply to jobs in person, they keep your resume for when they're gonna need to hire. Like, I applied at Shoppers. When I dropped off my resume there, they weren't hiring, but they're gonna keep your resume until they are hiring, and they will look at you. It's more likely they're going to look at your resume, like your hard copy resume, then go on the website and look online. I realize that not a lot of them check when you apply online. Like, I realize that because like I'm applying online and I'm not getting no emails back. When I go in person, I'm getting like, I feel like I'll get something back more because when they're hiring, they will reach out to you. Also, what some jobs do is they, like, if you have an interview, they will see if you email them or text them saying, hey, how did it go, blah blah blah, to see if you really want the job. They're kind of like, they're gonna test you. Also, if you're going job hunting, like in person, wear appropriate clothes and bring a pen, okay? Listen to these tips, guys. I'm telling you, I don't have a job right now, but I do know look a 1-2 ting. Bring a pen, because what they're gonna do is when you drop off your resume, if they like you and if they are hiring, they will give you an application paper to fill out. I went to No Frills and I filled out an application paper, and my mom said at her job, what they do is they give you a paper with no pen and they see if you have a pen, because if you have a pen, like if you have a pen, that means you're prepared, you're ready. And don't play, I filled out like 7 of those papers and I had a pen every time. I was like, no thanks, I got my own pen. So that's just like a little tip, a little hack, a little trick that I think everyone should do. But anyways, yeah, so I applied to those jobs, and let me tell you what happened when they got back to me. As you know, I have no job right now, so clearly it didn't work out, but I'm gonna say that right now, like what happened. First job is that I applied to and I got an email back from was Jack Astor's, a host position at Jack Astor's. I applied to this job a little bit before my birthday. So yeah, so I applied to Jack Astor's for a hostess, and 2 days later I got an email back from them. They're like, hey, we saw your resume, we saw you applied, we liked your resume, blah 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 blah. These are the dates that we are available for interview, pick one. They gave me like 5 dates, and I just picked the date that I could go. So I picked the closest one because I really wanted that interview. So like, let's say I got the email on the Tuesday, my interview was for Friday. So Friday comes around, like I'm ready, I have my uniform, I have my job interview outfit, like it's a cute little professional outfit, my hair is all up in a bun, I have my glasses on, I'm ready to go. 30 minutes before the interview, they email me saying, we had an interview, we had someone come in before you and they got the job, but we'll keep your resume if we're ever hiring again. That was my first experience, okay? I got an interview and I didn't even get to go to the interview because they hired someone else before me already. That experience really, really, really pissed me off, because I believe that you should see everybody. Because let's say that you find someone that you like so much, what if you find someone that you like even better, you know what I mean? My thing is, though, that person probably had more experience than I did, because I don't have experience. I'm a kid trying to get experience. So yeah, that one was my very first experience. This company, I went to a job fair for this job with my mom. The job fair, it was so freaking busy. The line, it was like a 4-hour wait. It was ridiculous. I didn't even get to stay at the job fair and even talk to anyone, because they said by the time I got to the front of the line, the job fair would have been done and I would not have gotten to meet anybody. So I didn't even get to even go, you know what I mean? So that was my like second fail. But the same company, I ended up getting an interview with them later on, like a month later, because I applied online. So I got an interview with them. It, like, not really like an interview, but like something like that. It went really good. I thought it went good. I got a uniform. I got a hat. Like, I got like the worker uniform. I did a food handler's test. I was certified. I had a work badge. It said Kevia, and it said workers pass. It said my name, and it was a sticker. It was like food handler safe or whatever, blah blah blah, like food handler certified. So I had all of that. Like, I was like, okay, I have a job. So they were like, we're gonna email you your schedules in like 2 weeks, right? Me and one of my friends both got this job together. So the day they're supposed to email our schedules, I call my friend. I'm like, hey girl, like, did you get your schedule? I didn't get mine. She's like, yeah, I got mine. I didn't get no schedule. Moral of the story, I never ended up working at that place. But the way I got the job, though, was not like how everyone gets the job. I literally got the job because I knew someone like who worked there. But the point is, though, I thought I was hired. Like, I could show you the proof. In my closet, I have the worker's uniform in my closet right now. I never got an email, never got a schedule. I just never did. And the reason was because they hired too much people, and I was the last person to get the job. So obviously I'm the easy cut, which I don't blame them. I would cut the last person too. But yeah, so they had too much people working there. And this is a job where lots of teenagers work there. But, you know, times are so tough right now, so even adults, like older people, are working there as well, which is why it is hard for us to get jobs as teenagers, because the jobs that we normally are working, other people are working it, like older people are working it. So those were my two like little job stories that really like made me upset, but like really annoyed and feel discouraged, because I'm like, is that the word, discouraged? Whatever, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, like no one wants to hire me. Like, I keep getting these opportunities after they're just never going right. Let me tell you the last story. This one pissed me off, and I'm gonna say the place and the name. I don't care. I applied to work at Stat. That's a breakfast restaurant, and the reason why I wanted to work there is because, first of all, I feel like being a host is a good first job for me, because I'm very like friendly. Like, I'm a very friendly face, and I'm very talkative. So I feel like being a host for me would be so good. And I picked this breakfast restaurant. First of all, I love that place. I go there all the time. It's so good. And also, this job was for Saturdays and Sundays. And since it's a breakfast restaurant, they're closed at like 2 o'clock. So like, I would still have my days. I would just work in the mornings. So I was like, okay, perfect. I'm gonna apply there. I applied there. They liked my resume. I got the interview. This is the second time I got an interview, so I wasn't gonna be too excited until I actually went. So the person texted me on Indeed, because that's where I applied, and she was like, oh, hey, blah blah blah, I loved your resume, we want to schedule an interview for you, what days are you available? And I proceeded, I was like, oh, I am available this whole entire week and whole entire next week, because this was in the summertime. So she gives me a date. She's like, is this date good? I'm like, yeah, this date's good. We agree on a time, we agree on a place. She's like, I'll meet you at this Tim Hortons. I'm like, Gucci, we're good. I was thinking in my head that I got a pretty good opportunity of getting this job, because I'm like, if she likes me, I think she'll give me the job, and I'm a likable person, I think. So like, I thought she would like me. I thought I would get the job, right? Never go into an interview too confident. Don't do that, because I was too confident, I think. But yeah, I went into the interview. I was there 5 minutes early, and I bought the woman a coffee. Okay, clock it, at Tim Hortons. So yeah, I go in, I see her, I shake their hands. My principal told me that you should shake their hand. I said, hi, my name is blah blah blah, shake my hand, told me her name. Yeah, so the first thing this woman says to me is, when I sit down, is, I already interviewed a lot of teenagers for this job, so like, you're probably like not gonna get it. It's basically, it's what she said. She's better word, her shit sounded better. But again, this pissed me off so bad. You know I'm not getting the job. You know that you have other people, this and that, and you proceed, you have me come here, and you know what I just said, like how I just said, like about the jackassers thing, how you should interview everyone. That is right, but like, if you have someone that you want to hire, and you know that you don't want to hire no one else, don't waste people's times, because you wasted the hell out of my time. Like, you wasted my time. Like, a lot of teenagers are applying for this job. She doesn't think I'm gonna get the job, and that's literally what she said. So she proceeds to say that a lot of teenagers applied for the job, and she wasn't talking to me like we're at an interview. She was talking to me like I'm just like her friend. She's just telling me about the jobs. Like she never asked me anything about myself, never asked me any questions. Like, and I had questions ready, like I had answers prepared in my head. So again, very discouraging, because I have this interview, I'm sitting right in front of you, and you seem like you don't even care or want to give me the job at all. Like that is what it seems. So yeah, very like not encouraging for me getting a job, but I think that I will get a job pretty soon, and I'm putting that out in the universe. I just wanted to share this. We like keep seeing people post like the job market for teenagers, but I want to share my experience as a teenager looking for a job and still looking for a job. I don't know, I feel like this information is good to hear from someone like your age, or like a peer, or like someone like that's your age, close in age, than hearing it on a random website like teenagers can't find jobs. And I feel like it's helpful to hear someone else's experience. And hey, some of you guys watching this video that are teenagers, you might have similar experiences to this as well. Looking for a job, getting an interview, not getting the job, you know what I mean? So don't let that discourage you if you got an interview, you didn't get the job, or no one called you back yet. Like, don't let that discourage you at all, because it is freaking hard to get a job. And if you have a job when you're a teenager, you are lucky, and be so good at your job and never lose that job, because getting a job is very rare as a teenager in this day and age. And yeah, even places like McDonald's that always hire, they're booked and busy now too. Like, they have bare people, they're not hiring no more. So if you have a job, just consider yourself lucky. Well, this was really fun filming a video. I haven't filmed a video in 3 months, so this was really fun. I hope I didn't like absolutely kill you by making you listen to my raspy, ugly, sick voice this whole entire like freaking 20 minutes, but you know, it's okay, we got a video done. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.